All right, so we'll go over a few things on this here video. Kind of a, I don't know, rambling. Um, Headed up tomorrow, swap trailers out. That trailer is being replaced with another ship sheet trailer. Um, and we'll get into that probably Monday or Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday of next week. So got the truck back from Freightliner. Had a bunch of stuff done to it that needed to be done. For example, going into the winter months, that's the air dryer filter. I don't know when it's been replaced, but I do now. And then, if you guys aren't familiar with a DD15 or a DD13, the crankcase vent is that dude right there. Well, that didn't work out too well. So anyway, it's got a hose right there. Anyway, what happens is over time and mileage, that thing will get full, and it will. When it gets full, it starts leaking the oil, and it has a tendency to suck oil out of the oil pan, um, and therefore causing a catastrophic failure if you don't pay attention. So had them replace that. I had them do oil change on it. The front cover, which is under all that shit, might be able to see it better on the other side. It was leaking oil, and when I bought the truck, it had 850, 823. I don't know. Had over 800,000 miles on it when I bought it. So it's kind of hard to see. But anyway, believe me, it was leaking. So that got changed. They went ahead and ran the overhead. Also on these DD15s over time, that rubber seal, it's called a football gasket, I guess. There's your common rail, your injector lines, and that feeds into your injector. Anyway, when I bought it, there was one that was leaking pretty good. I think that one there. Well, of the 6, 5 were leaking pretty good by the time I got home this last time, so they went ahead and changed that. Replaced the fuel filters. Oh, and then, so if you have a DD motor and it makes it past 500,000, it'll probably go well into 1 to 1.3 million if you're pulling heavy, 1.5, 1.7 if you're pulling light before needing a rebuild. But in between that time, what you're going to have to do is, you can see the oil pan. So in that oil pan is what they call a oil pickup manifold, and it's plastic, and it slides into a housing of the oil pump, and it's plastic, and it's sealed with O-rings. Those O-rings, well, hot oil, rubber O-ring. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that doesn't last. So I wasn't having real low oil pressure, according to what everybody on the internet said and what a couple other Detroit shops had said. But since I knew I was going to be down, or not down, but driving for a while, I figured, why not? So not only did I replace the pickup tube manifold, I went ahead and replaced the oil pump while I was there. Now, I do have better oil pressure, so that's a plus. And I'll say that with everything that I've done, in the time that I've owned this semi, and even with this repair bill, the plastic lines for the def tank, the starter, and the def shield, I still have less repair on this semi truck than I did in the same time of ownership pulling the same trailer with a Ram 4500. And I get to sleep better. So, guys, take it for what it's worth. I just giving you my my experience and what I've come across. If you swear up and down at a 4500, 5500, 450, 550, an M2 is the way to go. You just haven't experienced the breakdown yet. Literally, 11 months into owning this thing, and less maintenance than a pickup. I've already had to buy a set of tires for the 4500 by now, and these tires, I probably got another 3 years. They will probably outdate before they get worn down. So, anyway, as always, y'all be safe, y'all be good.